Let's go. Um, boom, bam, pop. Woody wham, pop. Um, let's go. What we gonna go to first? Let's go to the Let's go to Twitter first. Let's see. It should be some news, right? Maybe, maybe not. Hopefully, hopefully it is though. Jesus. What it is. Twitter might be the most nuclear site of all time. I can't even lie, bro. Can't even lie to you, gang. Okay, 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 okay. Alright, that's enough of this, bro. Too much nuclear activity going on. Let's see what Fearbug got going on now. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh, he pinned this. See, see. I kinda knew some nuclear was gonna come out, bro. Maybe. Well, I ain't gonna say Jesus. I ain't gonna say well, I kind of didn't predict this because I said that she was gonna come out and say that, well, that she should have came out and said that he was messing with a boy if she was gonna do anything, but she did this. Kathleen. I don't even know how to say her name. Kathy Lena. That's a nuclear name. Opens up about the verbal, mental, and physical abuse she says she endured from her boyfriend, which she claims led her to chill him with her cousin. That's not funny, bro. Hold on. I gotta play it in 2 times speed though. We gotta play it fast. Hold on, let's see. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. The route that I said that she could have led to her like farming drama. Like if she wanted to do this, she's going down the whole nother route, gang. She's doing the he used to beat on me and he sexually assaulted me. She going that route. She not going the he was a geek route. I think my method probably would have worked better. Then now we might have we got okay. Now this is just allegation city, bro, which I knew was gonna lead to this, even if it didn't go the way that I said. She's gonna. Uh, why didn't I see that this way could have been this could have been a route, gang? Okay, let's listen. Also, she said together, which that's for my people out there that got speech impediments. We all say like together and um, all these other things. Hey, appreciate whoever just subbed. I appreciate you for that sub. I don't know who you is, but you just subscribed. I can't read your name, but shout out to you, man. That's dope. Big W's. Big W's in the chat for you, man. Um, let's listen to more of this story though, gang. Also, she is reading off of a piece of paper. So you know this is kind of like the script that she wrote down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? How was your day? My day is pretty good. Leah French's Al Al Aldofro. Appreciate that, man. My bad for not being able to read your name properly the first time. What's that word, Victoria? Appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure y'all sub up, you dig? I'm not saying. Appreciate that. Appreciate you for that sub, Leah. Um, I'm not saying that this isn't true. Boy, come on, gang. Y'all was in the well, okay. She also not doing a very wait. I'm also not listening. Let me listen to the whole thing. What is this? Hold on. The wait. The picture of my in the picture of my internal channel was too graphic to share online. Man, what is that? Is that like is that a roach? What is that? Is that like some dust on the ground? What's she recording? Is that water? Hold on, man. Excuse me? Wait, hold on. What's this? Wait, let me read this. Stafford, Texas. Did she just drop his low? What? This happened 2 days before my birthday. Okay, wait. This happened 2 days before her birthday, July 13th, 2024. July 13th, 2024. Okay, so were they together on this day? I mean, during this time or no? Okay, she formed a trauma bond relationship with him. Okay. Hey yo, you gonna donate 100? Wait, what? Shout me out. I'll send you 1,000. Whoever that is, they ain't got no money, bro. Lachey and Agent Tree, you ain't got no money, gang. Let's stop larping like we got paper and all that, man. Let's chill. Let me hear this though. Also, up here, what I meant to say, what I was finna say was she in a relationship during this time that she claimed that dude so called sexually assault her? Also, Nav Lee's gonna make a video on this. Pretty sure he already did. He's gonna drop it tomorrow. I'm gonna react to it. Just saying. I gotta get my I gotta, you feel what I'm saying? Uh Ishmael, what's that word, man? Ma'am, you can say his name. It's not like forbidden fruit, like you can't say his name, bro. Like what? You know what I'm saying? I caught some mosquito fish. Boy, what? You gonna catch malaria eating it. Okay. I know they troll the in the comments. Let's see. I'm keeping them as pets. No, not for eating them. What is a mosquito fish? I never heard of that. Said made a whole list of shit they was doing. Uh, she not sorry for what she did. She just sorry she got caught. She um, said she wouldn't have gave a fuck if she never got caught. That's a fact. Messed around with your actual blood cousin is wild. Instead of fixing it behind closed doors. Shit, she out here clout chasing and treating it like a PR crisis. Yeah. To my, can I be your cousin? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to hear you say he my cousin. The way Glorilla says it. What? Come on, man. Her cousin POV while she making this video. Uh, she only apologized because of the hate she's receiving, of course. Let me go up here to these other comments, bro. That I predicted those comments could have been like that. Let's see these though. Says she's lying. Why didn't you report it? Why did you keep living with Kenneth and making content with him? So you only saying this shit now to farm sympathy. This girl needs to be jailed. Jesus, or just die. I swear that's too far, brother, man. Shit is crazy. Ain't this the same girl? Yeah, this is definitely the same girl. Said niggas will get abused by their boyfriends and instantly think I'm gonna go fuck my cousin instead of pushing charges. I'm crying. Jesus. Said her video was written by PR Crisis Management Agency. I recently became aware of situation allegation is public. How did they get a hold of this information? Former YouTube manager or the ex-boyfriend team have access to her stuff since she did live with him for 2 years. Who knows how many computers she logged into in the house? Her crisis management team, by the way. My truth. Okay. My approach will focus on these three priorities. Okay, maybe this woman isn't too smart then. Search up what a mosquito. Search up what a mosquito fish is. What a mosquito fish that's what you should search up. Alright, I'm gonna see what that is, bro. I'm gonna see about that, man. You feel me? No, like what is this? Say, look, I'm all for believing women, but I know for a fact she's trying to get what she's She's trying to get some kind of back. She's trying to get some kind of some kind of get back. Plus, she gotta come with some receipts or something. Like, this is true. That's awful. But in what world fucking your cousin is the alternative? Just bullshit in the video when you caught. It said when he called you, you were crying, very calm, never raising his voice. Come on. Hope she good in in regards to the abuse, but girl, your cousin. Yeah, man, she a little too nuclear, bro. Shout out to her though. I hope she gets some help and shit like that. You feel me? What's that word? Apartum gossel. Damn, that's a crazy name. Show me too. What you mean show you too? Show you what, bro? Carmelo Anthony has been sentenced to 35 years in prison for the murder of Austin Metcalf. Is this really a Is this really a thing? Say, can he be released in 17 years if he don't? Trump not enough, in my opinion. Apparently, the U.S. is against crime. To defend yourself if you black, I know a white man would have gotten a lighter sentence. Says as someone who doesn't know the detail, why are people so divided on this? Self-defense claims were bullshit from day one. The system still wins, so stop pretending that it's fair and real justice. At least from what I heard, bro, he the Carmelo Anthony thing, he was getting jumped on, and then he decided to stab one of them. At least that's from what I heard, bro. At least they was attempting to jump him. I think everybody, I don't know, I forget. Somebody pushed him, then another dude punched him, and you feel what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony is eligible for parole in 17 years. Also, Metcalf will always be 17 and never see his 18th birthday. You have to be heartless to consider this justice. Teenager lost his life, and half of the country immediately turned it into a race debate. What are you gonna search up? Come on, bro. You keep asking me this. Let me search it up, bro. Let me see, bro. What is this, bro? Let me see. What is a mosquito fish? Oh, these little bitty ass fish, bro. This is what you caught, bro. Get this bullshit off my screen, man. Said with parole, you have to do 17 and a half years. Wow, Austin in hell bullying the devil. I wonder how it's gonna go. Who wanna win? Maybe Hunter will one day join him. What? Black people proving what scientists and stats have been telling us for decades about their underdeveloped brains. Crime is okay if you black. Actually, if you don't let me murder you, that's a white supremacist. Jesus Christ, bro. Carmelo won't see LeBron James Hall of Fame. You ain't think that job for 35 years. This bitch is gonna do every day of the 35 years plus whatever other charges he gets while in jail. Except the roles reverse all the subhuman have changed their sins. Them can't make up, it's embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. For on Twitter, I can say this, bro. Um, it'd be a whole lot of Caucasian people on this joint that'd be like, yeah, man, bro, if the roles was reversed, man, I'm telling you, black people wouldn't like it, bro. They would be saying this and saying that. Yo, man, white people have killed too many black people on this earth, especially in America, for us to even be having an argument about this situation. I'm just be all the way honest with you, gang. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go ahead, chill out, my Caucasian counterparts. Also, I seen that he did get out of jail. I don't know if it's in here though, but I think he did get out of jail. This is 100% manufactured racism. Jesus, boy. Said we're gonna find a way to get Carmelo acquitted. Meanwhile, Austin's gonna find his way to dig himself out of a 6 foot hole. Jesus, boy. I ain't gonna lie, that this might have turned into a whole race war thing. Soldier Boy announces rapper university. Jesus Christ. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Come on, man. Everybody can't want to be Cassinet, bro. And Soldier Boy, who was attending this? Rap, write, rap, rap, write, record, perform, win. Turn your bars into a legacy. Soldier Boy, nobody isn't. This isn't school. This is your future. So niggas gonna teach people. Nigga gonna teach people how to be a one hit wonder. No, 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 no. I can't agree with this person. Soldier Boy for sure. By far, it's not a one hit wonder, gang. Not gonna lie to you, bro. You may say, yeah, he only got Crank That, or he only got this song. Like Soldier Boy got Kiss Me Through the Phone, Crank That. Um, what else? What other songs Soldier Boy got? He got a couple more songs. I can't think of off the top of my head, but Soldier Boy got a lot of hits, gang. A lot of them. Bro, literally do anything except wait. Bro, literally do anything except drop another actual hit song. And he try to crank that Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy think he still got influence. I wouldn't go to this shit even if I got paid. Oh my god, bro. People always find a way to clown everybody, bro. Jesus Christ. First lesson will probably be will probably be how to become the hottest rapper in the world. And then spend the next 15 years reminding people about it. Shout out Soldier Boy, man. Speed drops trailer with the FIFA president. I don't know who that is. Speed doing a World Cup tour. Tough. Blackboy Max shows off his new tattoo. Diva. Like I'm gonna just say this, bro. Well, I'm gonna just ask this question. Does Max just want to find a like? Does he think of every day finding a new way for somebody to call him a geech, bro? Like, what is he doing, bro? Like, I don't. I caught the mosquito fish with my net. The fastest reaction, the fastest movement with them. That's how you get them. They're pretty fast. That's a W, bro. But I don't need you to keep telling me about the mosquito fish and all that, man. But thank you. This motherfucker never beat the gay accusations because fuck you mean you got a tattoo that say diva. Oh my god, bro. What is this? Let me see. So a nigga trying to be gay so bad. Jesus, boy. My tattoos are just as cool. Okay. Diva. Why does shit look like a knockoff Randy Orton tattoo? Nah, this don't look shit like the shit Randy Orton got on his back, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The tattoo shows Diva what's said finna get his belly button pierced next. Said dude trying to be 20 different people at once. Short niggas be doing everything to stand out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This nigga got face piercings, tattoos, diva. Next thing you know, he gonna be popping his ass and shit. Shout out to him though. Jury found Carmelo Anthony guilty. Yada yada yada. Okay. Let me see. Is this still the same comments? Who is this? Why is he dancing like this in front of this Caucasian man? I hope y'all see what America's doing. Black boy get shot in the back equals not found guilty. Black boy defends himself against two white thugs guilty of murder. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Nobody's winning in this case. One kid is dead. Another one is going to spend the rest of his life in prison. They go ass me go dirty ass. This is a good start. The next step is capital punishment. So what about all the money that people donated? Donated need to be targets next. They all support evil and it must be made known. Jesus, boy, you dick riding, ain't you? Said we need work counts for low level crimes so they can actually focus on a skill like digging dishes, prisons for hard crimes and capital punishments for extra offenders. What is this? This a Boondocks? Uncle Ruckus, man. Uncle Ruckus. The jury was all white. I could have told you this was gonna happen. This post claimed the jury was all white while no black jurors were seated. The panel included Hispanic, Asian, and Middle Eastern, and a Middle Eastern woman, and was reportedly, and wait, what? Hispanic, Asian, and a Middle Eastern woman, and was reported as roughly 58% white. Huh? All of those women were 58% white? So they ain't had no black people up there to defend my mans? Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We gotta go on here. We gotta get a retrial for my guy, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just to keep it all the way fan funky, bro. If whether you Hispanic, Asian, white, black, green, blue, or yellow, you if you are the person that's being convicted of a crime where they saying yo you got to be tried by a jury of your peers, you need at least one. You ain't gotta have two. Let's at least get one person that's the same ethnicity as this person, gang. So if they black, then a motherfucker, even if they from Africa, put a black American up there. You know what I'm saying? If they're Asian, put an Asian person up there. What are we doing? Shocker, all right, jury in Texas with a guilty verdict. With a guilty verdict in less than 3 hours, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. I also heard he bonded out too, though. So big W's. President Trump will not be attending Game 4 of the NBA Finals in Madison Square Garden. Good. I know New Yorkers are happy about this one, and they get to do their watch parties again, which I like seeing they reactions. So this is a W. It's a W for for my for my people and all that. The brother walking, it was important for you to be there. Why did you look like you were asleep? Did you call out the former president? I understand Sleepy Joe well. What should we call you? But we should call him. We shouldn't call him Sleepy Trump. What should we call him? What's another word? Another synonym for sleepy? Um, Damn, I don't know. Jesus, boy. How many people voted for him in New York City? Jesus. Jesus, boy. 3 million people in the state of New York voted for him? Jesus. That's nuclear. How many people live in the state of New York? A lot, right? Then he called Stephen A. Smith low IQ. Jesus, boy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like Caucasian people, y'all do be trying to get on blacks for being like, oh man, black people, y'all are so low IQ. It's been determined by scientists for years that y'all are low IQ and y'all are stupid and y'all are dumb and y'all the average IQ of a black person is like 60 or like or between 60 and like 75 or something like that. Like, I'm sorry, bro, for you smooth brain Caucasian people. Shout out to y'all, man. But why is it 60% of all sexual assault crime or sexual abuse crimes? Why is 60% of those people Caucasian? Males, to be exact. Come on, man. Stop bringing up statistics about my black people, bro, before I keep bringing up statistics about y'all. And that's one that I'm gonna keep bringing up, man. I think what did they have to watch, like Central Park or something like that? It was some area that the Knicks fans had to watch from because the president wanted to come and he blocked off the whole. First of all, as the president of the United States, during the time that we are at war, why are you showing up to a Knicks game? He trying to get some type of, and I know all of this stuff is political, it's political moves and all that. It's like, oh man, if I show up to the Knicks game, or if I show up to the NBA Finals game, I'll be the first president to ever do so. Also, we're in war right now, and when they showed you on the screen, they booed you profusely. Like, yeah, boo, we don't care, gang, get him up out of here, bye. Sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like this, Stephen A. Instead of you using your show and your platform to talk about Braun, you need to, yeah, go ahead and treat Donald Trump real quick. Even though you're not treating him, but you kind of, he going in, but he doing like he soft launching, like, oh man, let me go ahead and talk crazy about Trump real quick. You ain't really doing the most, which you should be, but I guess this is enough, maybe. Mysterious on Spectre reportedly seen near Madison Square Garden priority to the Spurs victory. Jesus, what is this? They made this out of AI. So after reviewing all available evidence, I can confirm the Spurs played basketball. A paranormal finding remains under review. Jesus. Trump attended Knicks loss. Social media immediately noticed evidence against the curse. Spurs scored more points. Turnovers existed. Defense still matters. Basketball remains a real sport. Spurs brought defense. The internet brought ghost stories. Meanwhile, President Trump remains in office and the series moves on. Shout out Stephen A, man. Will you go to the fifth game? So we're busy with a lot of important stuff right now. Trump, like war. If you were busy with war, you wouldn't have went to an NBA Finals game to begin with. I've never has a president ever in the history of America, bro. Since we've been having presidents since sports have been a thing. Has a president ever been like, man, you know what? We are at war right now. But man, the Stanley Cup Finals is going on. The NBA Finals is going on. The Super Bowl's happening. The World Series is going. You know what? Let me go to a game real quick, man. I don't need to be dealing with this war stuff right now. Like a war. Sleepy Donald. Sleepy Donald doesn't want to get caught like this again. 19,812 bulls, one salute, one nap, plus minus zero. Jesus. Those was Trump stats. Polo G goes off in his chapter. They kept asking him to enroll in Castanet Stream University too. If I'm being all the way 100, bro, like, let's Polo G isn't a streamer, gang. He's a rapper. Why would he I get that there are rappers out there, bro. The only people who make content or who used to do another profession or do another profession currently that could enroll in Stream University and it would be like an entertaining thing would be Adrian Broner, former boxer. I don't know if he still box. Maybe he do. Maybe he don't. Finesse two times. Finesse two times is hilarious. No matter what somebody would want to say, Finesse does stream. He's still a rapper, but he's hilarious. He's one of the Finesse two times is one of those streamers. Whether he crashing out or he like talking shit to somebody in his chat, he's one of those rappers, streamer people, like somebody who raps but also streams but has the personality to make content. He's been in skits and all that too. Um, who else? Blueface, another person. He could stream and do the. You feel what I'm saying? I don't think we wanna. We don't wanna see Broski, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't even know if he actually really streams though, bro. Do we? Shout out to him though, gang. But feel what I'm saying? Max and Huda. Huda hit the gym together yesterday. Okay, I don't know who this is, man. Who the hell is Huda, bro? She obviously doing this to jumpstart her own streaming career. Said, nah, he definitely can't handle her. What? Who the hell is this? And what the hell was that? Said, not her using streamers for clout. If they're bench pressing floss, I'm signing up for the class. We'll hit it together while she's mid drama. While she's mid drama is the most random crossover. The internet connects everyone. You can tell Hunter really putting in that work. I guess, my nigga, I don't give a fuck. Woman goes viral for twerking while her baby's strapped in a harness at SeaWorld. What? Why is she shaking her butt like that, man? Why is she shaking her butt and giving this baby a headache? I mean, W baby, W her, I guess. Drake seen on the stream hanging out at his bar in Turks and Caicos. Obsession Star, Indie, whatever her name is, used to be a Call of Duty streamer. What Call of Duty is this? Big W's, man. Big W's, big W's, big W's. Let's see what else we got going on, man. That shit during Stream University, an entire gang was formed in the dorms. Oh man, did that just say 400? Wait, what? 400? What? Never doubt Tim the Tat Man. What is this? Wait, what do you do? Jesus, boy, 400 and for 460 grand, boy. That's too nuclear. Canelo Joseph goes off on the next man for being violent towards him and his cameraman after they were attacked and had things thrown at them. The Spurs jersey. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Canelo. You kind of should have predicted that, bro. New York is like OC nuclearly wild as hell, my nigga. I ain't saying that Chicago. Well, Chicago people probably would have did the same goddamn thing. Who am I kidding? I ain't gonna say that they wouldn't have done that because I mean, people, motherfuckers get beat up at them. Well, Chicago people get beat up anyway. Like people get beat up because we have two baseball teams. We have the White Sox and then we have the Cubs. We have this thing called the Crosstown Classic, like how New York have the Subway Series or whatever the case may be, where the Mets and the Yankees play each other. We have the Crosstown Classic, South Side, North Side. If either one of them teams have a home game or an away game, if the Sox fans go to the Cubs Stadium and let's say the Sox win at Wrigley and the Sox fans are talking shit, them Cubs fans gonna whoop their ass. Same thing, vice versa. They come their ass to guaranteed rate field and they talking crazy. They gonna get their ass whooped. You are out of towner coming here with a whole other team jersey on. The Bulls are trash, so but you doing all that talking crazy, you gonna get your ass kicked. Well, I ain't saying that they was talking crazy, but you got a whole other team jersey on, bro. You in support of them, and you antagonizing people. They gonna beat you. Not even gonna lie to you, bro. New York people are crazy. They was out there fighting each other and beating the hell out of each other. I can't lie. If San Antonio does win this series, New York might implode just off of that. Like it might be a riot, and they might start beating the hell out of each other, killing each other. It might be a whole thing, bro. I mean, what was Canelo supposed to do? Was he supposed to wolf back with them and be like, "Man, y'all some bitch ass niggas, yeah, nigga. I'm a Spurs fan. What you want to do? I knock y'all out." But it was like 45,000 people out there. They would have stumped Canelo into the pavement, man. You know what I'm saying? They would have started sticking a foot where the sun don't shine, man. Where's Canelo from? Is Canelo from Texas or no? Ben the Don reveals Drake is sending him and Yana a plaque for their 15-second stream sample and plot twist. Memories Iceman, do you think you deserve it 1,000%? Uh said, do you know how many blood, sweat, and tears I put into that clip? Oh man. WBN though, man. I ain't gonna lie, they do deserve that. If somebody do put you on a what's it call it, you do get a what's it call it. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Well, if somebody do put you on a song and they sample you, it's like, yo, my man, I'm not for sale, bro. You gotta go ahead and send me something. You feel me? Just like he sampled the one girl that was saying something like, "Oh, She was saying something like, "Yo, you do you and your man be going on trips. Some. You live a boring life. Whatever the hell the case may be. Whoever that random lady was, that's tough. Alvin Dodge Space, how Kendrick Lamar affected Drake behind the scenes when making his recent announcement that he's a competitor. It's like you got me fucked up. He wasn't even mad at Kendrick. It was more so of the label he was pissed about. Okay. I get it. 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 Benedict responds to fans calling him a Drake Glazer despite Ye calling him the greatest rapper ever. Um so does that mean being a fan of an artist in the biggest artist in the world, maybe history? What's the difference between glazing and being a fan? Uh I talk to almost every day. Marlon's 3 year transformation is currently going viral. Jesus, this is Marlon? This ain't Marlon. This is like some weak ass nigga. Drake is the most versatile artist of all time. I don't know about that. W Drake, man. Ace is getting over about the amount of people sending their streaming U applications to him, only to reveal that Castanet is the one who chooses students and professors. Yeah, that's a fact. I don't know why people would be. Senator couldn't stop laughing. They kind of revealed that he has a $10 million insurance policy on his testicles. What? So, Josh, are you alive? Am I alive? Yeah, I'm alive. Um, you've missed so much, brother. All right, bye. What have I missed? Um, Finji. Yana explains why most people who attended Castner Stream University didn't succeed, claiming many creators spent their time standing in the corner on their phone, expecting to get famous. Going viral is one thing, but holding longevity and a good fan base is so different. Anybody can go viral off a clip. Well, yeah, of course. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I'm with that, bro. I'm with that. Said bitch just said the most obvious common sense shit. Bitch just said the most obvious common sense shit ever. So all that 15-year-old horny wait, all the 15-year-old horny fuck sitting back choking on it. Jesus, boy, this nigga just blatantly copy and pasted this nigga's tweet. Hey, bro, I hate people like this, but like, why would you do that, game? Come on, bro. Say Yoxie, you've been clipping streamers for 3 years. It's about time to get a job. I'm pretty sure he gets paid off of this game. Uh, Chick got famous for being attractive and light skinned. Now she thinks she got the whole internet figured out. Said, imagine fighting over millions of applications. Say getting a free flight in house and learn from the biggest streamers on earth just to stand in the corner, scroll through TikTok. Lack of self awareness is wild. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. One thing I can say is she is right about this. She definitely is right about this. The whole, but I would say this, bro. I think the lack of growth from people at streaming you comes from, I think people not being locked in. Yeah, I can say, what was I finna say? Um, I think it was from the lack of people being locked in, and what else would I say? Jesus, the lack of people being locked in, plus it. How would I say this, bro? I think it might have been difficult for most people that went to Streaming U because most people find their circles, even though Streaming U was only for a couple of days, but most people find their circles of people that they want to kick it with and talk to, and then don't go and talk to nobody else. Everybody, and for some reason, the streaming world is weird like that, where it's like, okay, I have my section of people that I like to kick it with and I like to talk to, which in life is like this, but I have my section of people I like to kick it with and talk to, and then everybody else got their section. And then if you don't have a section, you just left to find whatever you can find, whatever friends you can create. You just left to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Because most of the big streamers, how would I say this? I ain't gonna say most of the big streamers at streaming didn't collab with nobody else, but that wasn't really they goal. They looking like, yo, how could I become bigger from this too? Rather than, you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so even after streaming you and the stuff with Rage. Wait, what? Even after streaming you and the stuff with Rage, the people she calls friends in quotations said now don't give a fuck about her, and this is the proof. To my only one incident saved her, and still remains her highest viewed stream. What incident is that though? How long are you gonna stream until you're going to stop? Probably like maybe another hour. I still got some reactions to do, so yeah. I still never understood the meaning behind this clip though. Like what is this? Oh, are they saying okay, I think I understand what they saying, bro. Oh, I've seen this clip linked a couple of times. Are they saying that she hold on. Let me go to the what is the one comment on there? Um uh wait, let me see this. So you're such a parasocial loser who is clearly hurt, who is clearly very hurt. Marlon doesn't know you exist. Marlon doesn't Marlon doesn't know of your existence. Stop going on every page trying to hate Farmiana and get a job. Instead, weirdo. Oh, I see. Basically, this person is saying, okay, I see it. Basically, this person right here is saying the people who she so called, I guess you could say, calls her friends, didn't know that she existed until she started uh until she, I guess you could say, started doing streams with Marlon, which kind of blew her up. Which I'm not gonna front, bro. I guess that's maybe her situation. You'll probably have to look at the timeline between what she was averaging before she started streaming with him and then after. And if that gap is huge, then you could you could say yeah, he blew her up pretty much. But parasocial content, as far as relationship, parasocial farming with the next person, that's a huge way for somebody to blow up, bro. You've seen it with what the hell is her name, gang? I don't know, bro. Whatever. Okay, so what did this person say up on there? Bro, come on, man, load up. Tomorrow, Marlon really saved this undeserved and irrelevant hoe for free just for her to turn around and disrespect. Damn. Why the fuck is she acting like she's saying something like so profound, ma'am? I think everybody knows this. But she's right though. She's right though. I can't front my move like she not. If we being 100 though, gang, I don't think a lot of people I don't think a lot of people are going to care or understand that. Shorty said longevity. Okay. Saying she's right, y'all crucify her for whatever she does. God forbid someone give advice about their own experience. Women can never win on this app. Ma'am, if I'm gonna be 100 with you, it's not just women. Nobody can ever win on this app, no matter who you are, woman or man. Say y'all the only good thing that came out of streaming you. To be honest, I ain't gonna say that, bro. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure some other good people to come out of streaming you too, bro. Uh, I can't name them, but I don't think people really took advantage how they really. Saying said her acting like she wasn't favored. Her acting like she wasn't favored is beyond funny. So acting like the whole streaming you thing was anything but getting black creators a spotlight. So nothing wrong with that, but wait, what? But it further proved how foul these people are. What? This this motherfucker right here, Yana literally got her entire career from Marlin and clip farming. Jesus. I've never seen a solo clip of Yana. Jesus, boy. They going insane on her game. Each razor cane, chicken fingers. Wow, what's the battle weapons? Self-driving Tesla. Spending time is money. How can you eat on the road instead of spending 20 minutes in the parking lot? All right, big W's, man. Shout out to the news that we got. I kind of forced a lot of that news. Oh yeah, I also sent my application for streaming you. Hopefully I get in. If I don't, will I be upset? Kinda. If I do, I'll be happy. But let's do this novelty video. Let's do novelty, then Jeff, and whatever. Bro, why do you keep telling me about mosquito fish, bro? Shout out to you, my guy, but stop telling me about that, bro. Please. Thank you. Stream University hate has gone too far. Let's see. Let's see why Stream University hate has gone too far. Bad novelty. Let's see what you got going on, man. Soldier Boy gang. Soldier Boy, come on, bro. See, look, it's people, it's people like Soldier Boy that really kill it, gang. Like, I ain't gonna say streaming you is just for smaller or up and coming streamers, gang. But I could say it's for both parties. You could say decent sized streamers and also smaller up and coming streamers. That's what Streamer U is about, gang. And what Streamer U is for. Streamer U isn't the whole Like, oh man, bro, you already famous. Soldier Boy, you've already been rich and famous for a long time. You don't need. And do Soldier Boy even stream? What does Soldier Boy do, game? Damn. Ray said he made $100,000 in 3 days off streaming you. Jesus, boy. Is this Mortal Kombat? This look tough. Nah, I don't think we need to know who are these people. We just need to know about the information, brother. I was finna say, is he finna play this? Facts. Nah, nah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, 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 nah. If we gonna be all the way 100, yeah, Catching that did stream with Tota and he streamed with Tota and in Brazil when Cat did the Brazil stream, and then if I'm not mistaken, I think he brought Tota on stream after that too, like to America, but it was like kind of brief. It wasn't really like long or too much or whatever the case may be. I think Tota is the biggest success story from Streaming University, or like yeah, well, like the biggest person from Streaming U. Tota would be that guy, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember going on Twitter. Well, I was just on Twitter, and people were saying Yana. Then again, people was also saying some other things like, "Yo, she wasn't like nobody cared about her after streaming." It was a whole bunch of toxic tweets. It was, "Yo, nobody cared about her after streaming you, even if she did this thing with Rage." And then they were saying, "Yo, she's only known because she was with Marlon. That's how she got her clout and all that." And I'm like, okay, if that is true, nuclear work. Shout out to Marlon. Shout out to her. But what was I finna say? I was finna say something. But I think Tota might be the biggest success story from there, bro. Because nobody knew who Tota was, but he was going hella viral. You could say Tota. Um, I ain't gonna lie. Wendy Ortiz. Well, Wendy Ortiz was doing numbers before she went to Streaming You. So I don't think you could say Wendy. Hmm. Might be Tota, bro, because Ray was known, Rakai was known. Um, yeah, Rakai was known. Everybody who's affiliated on that side with Kai, like Talil Dez, Pongo was there. I think Pongo might have been there. Reggie, like all of them was already like in the space. They was doing their thing already. Tota, nobody knew who Tota was, and Tota was just doing his random ass shit. Like he was just doing his thing. So yeah, Tota for sure. Nah, Tota wasn't already big, bro. He no. I guess you could say people who were fans of Kai knew who Tota was, but after the fact, it had to be like, yo, okay, I'll put it like this. Everybody who was there really didn't know, like, oh, Tota this, Tota he funny as shit, YD Bam. Also, what made Tota big too was when he was at Kai's Mafia Thon. That shit was you know real nigga, bro. That's a fact. Well, I mean, I think Ray probably could have. Even if Ray did something else other than that, he would have still been Ray. Still would have been Ray. Ray still would have been late regardless. Well, I'm guessing he's saying from like a money standpoint, he made a whole lot of bread in 3 days, which is I ain't gonna lie, that is pretty clutch, my nigga. That was the clip we seen. That was the clip we seen. Even though she is right. Even though she ain't been streaming for I guess you could say that long for like years, but she is right about that shit. But at the same time, it's hard to build and maintain and keep your fan base engaged because you gotta be like you gotta be active. You gotta really want it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta post and all that. Like which is something I'm learning. I still gotta keep up with posting and all that every day. You know what I'm saying? Even I average like as far as views per video, I average like 90 views a video or something like that, at least from what I've seen on my analytics. But from my consistent posting versus where I was, my consistent posting versus where I was like a year or two ago, from posting my first ever video on YouTube, I'm pretty consistent and solid now. I gotta post again tomorrow. I was supposed to post the 2 videos, but I gotta post again tomorrow. Get famous might be a well, I guess you say fame is a part of success, but being a successful streamer, I would say that rather than get famous. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody being famous versus somebody being a streamer and all that, or being a good streamer is like two totally different things. So yeah, I would rather use the word successful than famous, but I get exactly what she's saying. It's not me saying that she's wrong by any means, but just the verbiage might be kind of off or sound off to certain people. The goal shouldn't be. I guess you could say the goal can be both get famous and be a good streamer or a successful streamer. But being a successful streamer versus being famous is two totally different things. I would say that. Me personally, me applying would be me wanting to be a consistently good streamer, not just like all fame, yeah, bro, clips and all that. Like, yeah, that's cool, bro. I'm pretty sure there's some people out here who got viral clips and you know what I'm saying and all that. I'll put it like this to you, bro. It's some people out here. I would say, really, for the only city I could really speak for is my own. Like for Chicago gang, it's a lot of it's a lot of it's a lot of people who I guess you could say who have motion in this city, at least as far as on like certain apps. Like Facebook and Instagram is still used heavy here in Chicago, but it's the people who use Facebook and Instagram don't really have that same level of motion as far as on like another app. Or I guess you could say Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are three popular apps that people use here. But where people really, I guess you could say, fall short is taking that same motion that you have on those three apps, whichever one it may be, or if it's all three of them, and transferring it to YouTube, to Twitch, which is hard to do, but it's a good thing to do because I would say, not saying that they don't pay good on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, but I think you can make significantly more money on YouTube and Twitch rather than all three of those apps combined. Somebody who's a very successful YouTuber, like who not even just a YouTuber in the sense where they just do YouTube videos, but a YouTuber in the sense where they have success on YouTube, whether they stream and post gaming content or they stream and watch reactions or whatever the case may be. Those people make significantly more money than most people who are on those platforms. I'm pretty sure, bro. Just saying. You know what I'm saying? So the goal should be being successful, learning how to be consistent, learning how to stay consistent, not get demoralized when your numbers are low, whatever the case may be. That's stuff that I want to learn. That's a fact. What? But I would also say this: Castanet and Speed are anomalies to the streaming space or to becoming successful because they are the biggest streamers in the world as far as if you're talking like culturally, people of the culture or whatever the case may be, like you could say people in their 50s or 60s, people on the news or whatever the case may be, they even know about those people. So those are anomalies, bro. I would say that, bro. Hey, answer me. Nigga, what did you ask, bro? Ask your question, gang. They don't want to see you there fucking and sucking. Yana, I don't know what the hell fucking and sucking got to do with Stream University, but I'm with you. They don't want to see you just sit on your phone. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've had that. I've said that same thing about people, and I certain people who watch my streams may say the same thing about me, but I used to do that same thing, like just sit and scroll on my phone and stream. I used to do that when I first started streaming. That was up until I got a laptop and I started doing the desktop streams and doing reactions and all that. That was up until I got that because that's what I really wanted. I was just trying to figure out like, bro, how am I gonna get a laptop so I can really start doing the streams I really want to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm heavily against the people that like not against it, but I don't like the fact that people will be like, yeah, man, let me sit here on stream and let me scroll on my phone, let me read my chat maybe every 5 minutes and not really say much and just expect to become a good streamer. Gang, no. You actually gotta do stuff, bro. And I get people might dick ride and be like, yeah, bro, don't you do the same thing, gang? You just sit here and talk to us on YouTube stream. No, idiot, because I'm also live on Twitch doing reactions. Just y'all can't see it. If I had the way, if I had a way to stream both of them on this computer, I'll be lit. Trust me. Well, not everybody want to be your friend. Not every. How would I say this? Not everybody want to be friends with people though. I think Yana might be one of those people that like she tries to see the good in every situation instead of being like, oh, a Debbie Downer, I guess you could say. But she do gotta understand. Most people are looking at it like, yo, I'm here for me and me only, for me to try to get as much of this out of for me to try to get as much out of this as I can, and not here to make relationships with people. Which is, you know what I'm saying? I guess you could say, is sex enjoyable for both genders, or women experience significant amounts of pain? Bro, sex is enjoyable for both genders. What do you mean? Of course it is. Why would you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would make you ask me that? And why would you ask me? Do women receive a significant amount of pain? Maybe I guess if you don't know what you're doing, but for the most part, yeah, it's enjoyable for both people, bro. I would assume so. Who was he talking about? Soldier Boy? Wait, what? His what didn't go good? I don't even know what he said. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've said this before too, bro. And I remember, I think I heard, I don't think, wait, who did I hear say this? I think it was either Duke or Phantom, one of the two, or maybe it was both of them. But I think somebody had asked him, like, not in person, but I think they were streaming. It was like a clip or something. But they were saying something about, like, somebody may have asked him, like, why people be hating on Kai, why people hate him, or whatever the case may be. And he had said, like, yo, it's popular for certain people. It's a popular thing right now for people to hate on, bro. And this is during his like hiatus and break and all that. And it was like, yo, but once he come back and once he doing his thing, people are gonna love him again. But I think the people, how would I say it? In my own words, I think the people that hate Cassinet are always gonna hate him, gang. They gonna find a reason to hate on everything he do. And the people that love bro are always gonna love bro. I'm one of the people that love the nigga. He black, he's successful than a motherfucker. We could say we could say 5, 6, 7 years ago, aside from a very small community, nobody knew who Cal was, gang. And he made it to where he is now, where he gets to feed and take care of his family, put his homies on, and also help put other people on, which is dope. I think that's the reason why I love Cal the most, gang. Well, not the most out of anybody, but I'm saying that's the reason. This is the reason that I fuck with him so heavy. The fact that he's made it to where he is. And I've said this before. I don't know too many black people, gang, that would have made it to his position and sat there and been like, man, how can I get, how can I take my spotlight that I have and shine that on other people? How can I take what I have, bro, and put also pour into other individuals so they can do exactly what I'm doing and also feed their families? Like him, you can basically say him putting on Ray, him putting on Rakai, him putting on Talil, Dez, Punga, all of them, him putting that spotlight on them, even though they have to do the work too. Like the streaming or the putting out content, they have to do that too. But him giving them that spotlight, well, okay, as if, put it like this: if Rakai or Ray or any of them wanted to stream, where they would have probably, where it probably would have took them maybe 10 years, probably 5, 10 years to get to where they at, he sped that process up probably within months or maybe a year or so. You feel what I'm saying? Stuff like that, gang. I can't think of too many black people. I can't think of too many niggas. Let me just say that would have done what he's doing right now, especially the whole streaming you shit. Like, oh, let me make sure everybody flight paid for. Let me make sure everybody can eat. Everybody got a streaming set up. Wi-Fi good. Everything paid for. Free phone. All that, bro. See what I'm saying? I don't know too many people who would have did that. Just being honest. Yep. It's a Soldier Boy. You threatening Cassinet on a TikTok live. Is Cassinet probably gonna see this? More than likely, yes. I'm pretty sure he sees everything that people mention him in. He's hella famous, so yes, he's gonna see this. This isn't gonna get you into streaming university, gang. It's not. And first of all, you're Soldier Boy. You have a mansion. You have a kid or kids. Gang. You are already famous to a certain degree. Why the hell why the hell do you want to go to streaming university, bro? No, gang. You shouldn't want to go to streaming you, bro. You already got motion, bro. Just focus on how you can do better and be better at streaming and put out better what's it called it, bro? More content and all that, bro. Put out some clips, get you some editors, do something, Soldier Boy. But you tripping, my nigga. You don't even need to go to stream university. You already successful. Soldier Boy can get on here and ramble about a whole bunch of nonsense on how he the first person to do this. He can get up and do that every day on stream game. People are going to clip it and people are going to watch it, bro. He can try to beef with as many rappers, diss people. He can do all that, gang, for the next 10 years. People are going to pay attention to him. You don't need to go to Stream University. Why do you want to get in so bad? Soldier Boy's beefing with DDG. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What the fuck is your name, boy? Soldier Boy, come on, man, get your ass up out of here, gang. It's. I don't need. I didn't even know he was beefing with DDG. What DDG got to say about this? Nothing. DDG is his ops. Soldier Boy, that was a whole year ago. You just now found out DDG was on Streamer University. I don't even know if DDG's gonna make it to part two. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. DDG could probably DDG applied as a professor last year, so he could probably be a professor again, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That'll be a W. I ain't gonna front, but come on, bro. You not like what? Nah, I knew Soldier Boy streamed the game. I think if I'm not mistaken, I remember Soldier Boy saying that he streamed on Twitch when Twitch was just in TV or something like that. Also, that I don't know if most people remember, but the Boondocks episode when Thug Nificent was beefing with what's his name, Soldier something, Fly Soldier, Soldier, Soldier something, bro. I forgot his name. But that clip of that live stream thing where he was live, and then he had, I think it was Arab and the other dude behind him, the niggas that used to always be with him. When them two niggas was in that was a live stream game. So Soldier Boy been streaming for a long time. Who did this? Slow your roll, buddy. I don't have no control, buddy. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's all the way out of I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I will put it like this, I seen the clip of Agent saying that so many people was sending him they well, what's it called it? So many people was sending um Agent said a whole bunch of people was sending him they applications. They sending the applications to him like, yo, can you get this to Kai? Can you get this to Kai? Can you get this to Kai? Whatever the case may be. Agent was like, yo, bro, I have no control over who gets into Stream University. Kai looks at that shit. Kai looks at it and goes through a game, and then Kai picks the people that he wants to be in Stream University. That's it. If his closest man's a nigga that he's in a group with, he's in the group with this nigga. He lives in the house with this nigga. I'm pretty sure he talks to him often. If he can't, one of his closest man's, if he can't get you to put niggas in there and all that shit, bro. Maybe some shit work in the background where niggas can get plugged in and put in and all that shit, gang. But other than that, bro, I don't think too many people is just gonna get into Stream University by you trying to get next to somebody who's close to Kai to try to get in streaming you, gang. No, that it don't work like that, my nigga. It really don't. Like that's OC. He said it's out of my jurisdiction. Come on. See, one thing I've always said, I can't never take Cuffham serious, gang. For one, Cuffham, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say he may have at least this was wrong. At least I think I seen somebody say this. I don't know if it's true though. That he paid to be on Kai's Mafia-thon and all that. He showed up to Kai's Mafia-thon. I remember that the last Mafia-thon Kai did, Cuffham did show up and he was on Kai's stream. I can't really. I would say this. I mean, Cuffham, he's linked with Aiden. Cuffham is on Kick. I don't know. Did last year did any Kick streamers get in? I don't know. Castanet is a Twitch. He's the biggest streamer on Twitch. If we can just be honest, he's the biggest streamer on Twitch. I don't know anybody that's gonna stream on Kick and get into streaming university. Not saying that they can't, but it's more of like a Twitch thing game. You know what I'm saying? From being 100, so I don't really. I don't know how serious you could take this. I guess you feel what I'm saying. I also seen Cuffham running on a treadmill on TikTok. When I mean to tell you, gang, that shit was the like, bro. That's when I learned that TikTok comment sections are nuclear, gang. TikTok comment sections, I'm gonna say this, they're funnier. They're much funnier than Twitter Twitter comment sections. They was flaming that nigga, bro. And he was running like a baby dinosaur, my nigga. Like he looked terrible running on that treadmill, gang. Like he was running like his legs and feet was finna collapse up under him at any second, bro. Damn, this nigga paid cuff him. You paid $30,000 to be on Cast Streaming University. I mean, not Streaming University. You paid $30,000 to be on Cast Stream. Kai was like, "Yeah, bro, if you gonna bring your ass over here with all that trolling, my nigga, give me 30K." Damn. Yeah, but at the same time, you can't take Cuffham serious because you know Cuffham's gonna troll. Like I know Cuffham is gonna troll. I know Cuffham's a troll gang. Like you can't take nothing Cuffham say serious, gang, or take it to heart and be like, "Yeah, bro, Cuffham bogus as hell. Why we say that?" Like, come on, bro. This is Cuffham we talking about. I mean, Cuffham do that to everybody though. So we can't just single him out for the streaming you shit. He do that to everybody. I'm assuming he probably even do that shit to like motherfucker. Cuffham do that shit. He troll Aiden and shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they call him like a gesture for Aiden. Like, oh, you gesture max for him, gang. Without him, you would be nothing. You'd be poor. It's a whole lot of you feel what I'm saying. So they have the only genuine reason I can say that they have for hating on Kai is because they know it's popular right now. Do you know how many likes on Twitter or how much engagement you can get from hating on Castanet and try to collect them little pennies or dollars or whatever that they might be collecting or whatever them gambling sites might pay you for the engagement that you can get from hating on Castanet on Twitter versus saying something positive. It's night and day, bro. Just go look at it. See? It feels like he cheated his way to the top of streaming. Gang, like for most people seen Kai's rise to like not most people, but there are people who seen guys rise to fame, gang, or to success. My nigga, I remember when Casanat was still doing YouTube videos, and this is even still when he was doing the This is still when this is before Cal went full streamer and didn't and stopped dropping and stopped making YouTube videos. My nigga, I remember when he did that one prank. He kind of used to make these prank style type of videos. I remember when he did the whole like he did the like fake job interview joint. This is before Kai became mega famous. He did the fake job interview joint where he went to the mall and like pranked the lady and was telling her like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, the stuff that people still do to this day. He I remember when he like what did he do? He had rented like a choir or something and took them places with him and shit like that. Ordered some shit in the McDonald's drive through. Like it was, I don't know. I remember when Cal was doing that shit though. I remember when he did the prank with Jadion when he went to I think a college and it was like all women some shit and him and Jadion went there and did like some prank shit. I remember that shit, bro. Like Kai didn't cheat his way nowhere near to the top game. This was all, if we being 100, this was all organic, no bullshit. People who know they know, gang. And I bet my bottom dollar, he 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 seems like one of those people that he seems like one of he probably a kick streamer more than likely. And if you've seen his chat too, somebody in his chat said, casting that is the reason I support Chud the Builder. Come on, bro. Yep. Mm, Stream University Flyers incident. Also, so people made Streaming University flyers and posted them to try to get in. I guess. I mean, bro, I just submitted an application and that's that, bro. If I get accepted, I get accepted. If I don't, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yeah, see, I see, bro. He on the same thing I'm on. If you actually made it into Stream University and you made one of these flyers, that's like okay, that's cool. You posted your shit, boom. You That's some dope shit. Or you just posted that you got in. But you making a flyer as in like, oh my god, Cal might see this and I might get in, and everybody's using the same AI fucking background. Nigga, this is ass. Yep. Yep. That's another thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? People are like, oh my God, bro, Stream University. And even then, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was people who got into Stream University last year that didn't stream at all, bro, or who weren't streamers in general. They was mainly, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of them who streamed only streamed on like TikTok. They streamed on TikTok or Instagram or whatever the case may be. My nigga, if I'm gonna be honest with you, I guess you could say yeah, that's a live stream. But when I think of or I hear streaming, I automatically think Twitch, Kick, shit. You could even throw in Rumble. Like I think of those sites because people stream on all of those sites. YouTube, like I think of those things. When I think of streaming, I'm not thinking of if somebody was like, "Yeah, bro, I be streaming and shit," and my fast like, "Yeah, what you streaming on?" You expecting them to say Kick, YouTube, Twitch? They like, "Nah, bro, I stream on TikTok." And it's like, yeah, that's a way of streaming, a form of streaming. It's a stream thing, and that's no shade to the people because some people do get on TikTok and have the people on there watching them and they be gaming and shit, which is cool. So I guess you could say I'm excluding those people, but the people that sit on TikTok and be like and call themselves streamers and all they do is like, well, maybe I guess you could say, but they sit there and do this shit and they talk to their chat and shit, and it's like, my nigga, this is not really a way of streaming. This is like really ass for real. I guess, bro. Yeah. Like the application said, when you making your video, be creative and X, Y, and Z, and whatever the case may be. Yeah, was I creative in mine? Probably a little bit, not really, but I made my video. I ended up chopping it down. I think my video was like 6 minutes. I made my video like 3 minutes or some shit like that. It had to be a minute long. I recorded my shit, sent it in, gang. Also, I'm one of them motherfuckers. I track record of me streaming. I stream every day. I put out content. I do my thing. Hopefully, Kai see my shit and be like, "Oh shit, let me get this nigga a shot" or some shit like that. And then I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a bunch of people who gonna get in, or motherfuckers who gonna get in general that don't really stream, but they think, "Oh shit, I'm gonna get into stream university, and automatically that's gonna make me famous and shit like that." It's like, no, my nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Kai definitely sees all that shit, gang. He see all that shit. Like, let's not play crazy. And Agent was a professor last year. Who's to say Kyle would be like, man, you know what, my man was a professor last year. I'm gonna let somebody else be a professor this time, and he don't even pick Agent to be a professor. Now what y'all gonna do? What you gonna look stupid in a motherfucker? See, I'm glad I'm not one of them people, bro. I'm a nigga that's like hoping I can get in on a whim, bro. Hopefully he see my application. Maybe he'll see my video and think that the shit was like kind of funny or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I just like, you feel what I'm saying? I went and recorded my shit and shit like that, bro. So hopefully he see my shit and be like, damn, this nigga is kind of, you feel what I'm saying? Oh shit, let me let this nigga in. That'd be dope, gang. You feel me? But I don't know. But them sending the agent, they shit like, yo, bro, get me in, get me in, get me in. I know that's your man. Send him my shit. Like, nigga, just apply, bro. Just apply, gang, please. And like collusion and coordination to to what the fuck you call that shit, and collusion to conspire to get people in that you rock with or whatever the case may be. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that. Yep. Single week. W Novely. W Novely, man. W Novely. W Vid. Can't even lie to you, man. Then that was kind of like the only reaction I got in today, but let's do two more. We're gonna do two more, and then I'll do the rest of these like midday. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow midday type activity. Not like this. Let's see what Jeff got going on too, man. Let's see, Jeff. Um, Not like this, man. By Jeff. Let's see what you got going on, buddy. I ain't gonna lie, people was low key taking huge dookies and dumps on Fox, and I knew Fox was like that, bro. I'm like, Fox can he can lock in, especially when it's like clutch time. Fox can go and get you some clutch buckets, gang. Look, he just sleep, bro, and he looked dumb while he sleep. What somebody would have just slapped him? Get up, man. Get up. Get up. You the president of the United States. Stop sleeping. Nigga, what the hell is the Gao cow? They got gout in China? But they was eating too much salty foods? Yeah, I'm about to say, what do you think when Miyama's had in this sweater, these shorts, and these shoes, bro? Come on, man. What are we doing? 6'7". Hold on, man. Current get-in price $4,000. Average sold price $7,000. Most expensive tickets sold 60 plus thousand. Jesus, per Vivid Seat. That's crazy. Knicks say $1 million. $1 million was winning auction bid for two celebrity row seats. So courtside seats was $500,000 a piece. Jesus Christ, man. Well, they got it to spend. Oh, that's what they saying. When we laughed at him, I didn't even see that. When he like, come on, bro, be for real, my nigga. I'm not taking you serious, little ass boy. Move. CTE. I can't lie. I did say this during the time while I watched this game. I watched the whole game. Carter Bryant did mess up their momentum, bro. While he is a great defender, he did hit some shots too, though. He did some shots. While he is a great defender, he threw off the mojo and rhythm of them like scoring. He did do some. He did do some boneheaded shit. So yeah. Jesus. Shaq is glued to Cardi B. Chill, focus, Shaq. Jesus. I ain't gonna lie, Cardi B. Them motherfuckers was. Them motherfuckers was. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Stephon Diggs, bro. But if I can get a hold of Cardi B, god damn, them motherfuckers was like them shits was milking, bro. Damn. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, the way you beat them is by whether the way you beat the Knicks is by having other people beat you. If OG Anunoby shooting good, Josh Hart shooting good, and then you got Towns, Bridges, and Brunson all playing terrible, which I guess you could say is like an anomaly, but at the same time, Towns can definitely fall off a cliff and play ultra terrible at times. And Mikal Bridges, trust me, I watched the 2021 finals with him and when he was on the Suns. He can play terrible too. So yeah. Why is he cooking Phantom like this? Jesus, boy. So I see y'all Friday. Jesus, man. W Phantom. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Say Keldon Johnson whenever he has the ball. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Keldon Johnson does piss me off. Like he can get some buckets sometimes. Like I think I kind of see him and OG Anunoby as kind of like the same player. OG is like better though. But if I'm being 100, bro, Keldon Johnson, my nigga, stop running to the basket with the ball like you a bull in a china shop game. You gotta stop doing that, bro. Like you can't be out here playing like you got two left feet, just running into people and then being like, "What I do, man? What I do? Come on, bro, stop playing. Or I slap you." That was smart of them having Dylan of well, not them having Dylan Harper walk on the court, but them walking like Dylan Harper just walking on the court like, my nigga, I'm checking in. What we doing? And the whole time it's five dudes. Ooh, give me that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think even if he would have went around the side to the other side of the basket, I think Wemby still would have glassed it. And then I think they came back and they oh yeah, this was Fox Coast basically. No man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. They really hate Trey Young. Like they hate Trey Young with everything, every fiber in they being. If you a Knicks fan, you really dislike Trey Young. Like, yo, my nigga, fuck you, Trey. I swear to God, I'll catch you and slap you. You know what I'm saying? But shout out Trey Young, man. That's because he do be busting their ass too, though. So yeah, and he disrespectful with it. Trey Young ain't nice when he hoop. He like, yo, I'm finna bust your ass, and that just is what it is. You feel me? NYP uses pepper spray to quell fights in at Knicks finals watch party. I ain't gonna lie to you. The fact that I think if the Knicks do lose this game, like I said this before, it's it's gonna be a huge like overly rambunctious brawl game. You feel me? Like they're gonna be out there beating each other up. You feel me? Yeah, they was playing crucial defense. If I'm being all honest with y'all, that's why y'all wasn't getting no free throws. Also, y'all really wasn't attacking the basket like that. Y'all was shooting a whole lot of jumpers. But were they getting calls on the other end a whole lot? Yes. W Jeff, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't blame the refs for that. Only reason that the only way I would have blamed the refs is if the Spurs would have won by like 20 points and it was egregious, or like 15 and it was like egregious free throw disparity, and then they just wasn't giving the Knicks nothing. But the Knicks was battling back, bro. So I can't really call it egregious if I'm being honest with you, man. I'll be doing the rest of these videos tomorrow. Appreciate everybody that's appreciate everybody who watched the stream though, man. You feel what I'm saying? W Streaming University. Hopefully I get in that joint. You feel me? But yeah, big dubs. You feel me? Appreciate y'all. You dig? I'm out Twitch. I'm out YouTube. Love y'all niggas. I will be uploading a video tomorrow too. So make sure y'all prepared for that. You dig? But I see y'all when I see y'all. You feel me? Wait, what is this? Users in chat. Can I click this? Alright, I'm in the stream. I don't watch that too. Um, Right, there's nothing else in here for me to watch, so let's go ahead and turn this joint off. Boom.